Folks is in that bitch like this. He said, nigga, I'm fucked up.
It be like that, though.
He was over with. That nigga, he was sleeping for 4 days.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, I ain't gonna, and I
don't know about
didn't
that.
drunk a lot. I just throw the alcohol up. I don't know what y'all.
Nah, so it was funny because by the time I got to St. Louis, it's like I want to say I got there around like 4 p.m. It might have been like 6 p.m. I finally see him because he'd been there all day. I finally see him around like 7:30. By the time I shake up with him, I'm like, oh, you smell like liquor. But we still got a whole function. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mo Gotti.
It's your boy Nas the Great, man, and we back with another interview, bro.
Yes, sir. We got another special guest here, man. Introduce yourself, brother.
What's good, y'all? It's Maccolades. I'm not gonna spell it this time because it's too damn long. But producer, writer, rapper in the city, you know what I mean? And I just like to do it all.
Man, love to hear that shit. This nigga is the master of mixes, bro. This nigga, boy.
I try.
Yeah, that definitely needs to be your name. Master of Mixes.
Master of Mixes.
Nah, who be giving out the names in the streets? What was it, Dirk or somebody? Motherfucker calling motherfuckers the hero and all that other shit.
Nah.
For real. So talk to us, man. Tell us about how you got to first you got into producing and music and everything.
Man, what really started it, so you know how your mama always tell you something, but you ain't listening? And it take for so long before you be like, oh shit, she was kind of right. So that was one of the things with producing because I've always been a writer. I've always rapped. And she was like, you know, you make more money if you produce, or you make more money if you write for somebody else. And I'm like, I ain't hearing that. I ain't trying to write for nobody else. And producing, that shit's hard. But, you know, COVID 2020, everybody in the house, and we can't really do shit. So I'm like, well, let me try to figure out something. You know, I love music, so I might as well make it music related. And I ended up taking this course with Decademics. Shout out Decademics. They dope as hell. Sean Longevity, one of the dopest people. He taught me how to produce and everything I know. But I took that course and I fell in love with it. Like all I needed was just to learn how to do it. Cause I mean, I've already did the shit in my head so many times, you know what I mean? And just putting it into the, you know, program and shit, it was just like clockwork. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. But I was gonna say, just tell the people a little bit about yourself, on just, you know, where you from, your upbringing, you know, like you said your mom, like, you know, you was like, damn, she'll tell you something you don't listen to later on. You know, so how was your upbringing with, you know, that? What kind of music was you listening to, all that shit?
Shoot, I was listening to a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm from the west side of Indy. You know, and it's crazy because a lot of my friends are from the east side, but
shout out to the east side, man.
Yeah, shout out to the east side.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. We gotta stop this shit, bro. I'm dead ass. This is the second time, bro. I mean, not second time. This like the quadruple trillion, whatever number time, bro. We the only interviewed 2 east side niggas. I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah, east side niggas pop out.
Huh?
Corey who?
Ferg.
Oh yeah, Ferg.
Big Hen ass is from out west, bro. He's from out west, bro. He's from out west, bro. He would definitely say he's from out west.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sick of this shit, bro. But shout out to the west side, though. That's the best side, if I'm being honest.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody did.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
For sure.
Shout out to the west side, man.
Yeah, but I came from the west side of Indy. My mom is actually from the east. Moved to the west, had me. And my upbringing surrounded by music, man. Like from her playing Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Michael Jackson, all of, you know, neo soul, D'Angelo, all that. And I just grew up listening to all that. And then I ventured out and found music of my own, like CeeLo. I really love CeeLo.
That's a crazy pool.
Yeah,
That's a crazy pool.
I really loved CeeLo when I was younger, and I had his Christmas CD when I was younger, and I still can remember all the songs by heart.
I would
which
never
is crazy.
think a day. How old are you?
I'm about to be 24.
You 24 listening to CeeLo Green,
That's
cuz?
crazy as hell, ain't it? It's crazy as hell, ain't it?
What, nigga?
I
I mean,
know, like, one
CeeLo.
of my homies who really like fuck with like CeeLo and Goody Mob and all that.
That's
Like,
Goody Mob is.
And you wanna know
is
what's
a good one,
crazy?
too.
Before the I think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was really active,
he
bro.
was in
Like
there,
before
bro.
that, I didn't know that. I had to
bro.
do. Bro, I had to do my homework. But that's
what. So Kendrick, obviously. Well, I wouldn't say obviously. Y'all don't know this, but one of my favorite artists of all time. You know, he was on my Spotify rap type shit, #1 type shit. But yeah, he sampled one of CeeLo's songs on the Untitled Unmastered project.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favorite tracks. Like even aside from the Kendrick track, just that CeeLo track, and that's one of the things that got me into CeeLo is because like, bro, like your music is fire, and to be able to put something together that what's the word? With all them instruments and make it sound like sonically good to the ear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause a lot of people can't do that. Like a lot of people pick up like an instrument and be like, "What is this?" Like I got a guitar. I'm just, doing this. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
But to be able to, put those sounds together is like amazing. But enough with CeeLo. Yeah, bro. I just grew up listening to a whole bunch of different stuff. Michael Jackson was my first favorite artist. Can sing any of his songs damn near.
You just brought him up. We just had a discussion about Michael Jackson. Where were you when he died?
Where was I?
Do you remember that?
I think I was in school, elementary school. Matter of fact. Yeah, I was in elementary.
You
and
in
then
school?
Yeah, what the hell?
Why the fuck was I outside? I was supposed to be in school too. Shit.
I think I was in school. I just remember being sad about it. And I barely knew because it took me to grow up to learn more about his backstory and all that.
Exactly.
I just knew the music, but I was like, dang, I just know the face and the music. I'm like, dang, he died. It was kind of like when Whitney Houston died. A lot of people was like devastated. That grew up around that time because she was such an icon.
Amazing.
And he was an icon to me at the time because that's all I listened to. Michael Jackson, Tupac, and Cube. I'm like, dang, one of my idols just gone.
I don't know what I do.
And I couldn't even comprehend death at the time, but I'm like, that means we ain't get no more music. You know what I mean?
Shows, I can't see in person.
Yeah,
that's facts though.
And it's funny because the I can never say it right. The posthumous album that came out, I was so scared of that album, like listening to it, because I'm like, how the hell?
Yeah. As a kid, that's when the Illuminati was big.
Yeah, facts.
Like, how the hell he's still dropping music? Shit crazy. But yeah, man, I just grew up surrounded by music, and that's a product of what I am. My dad was an artist too. He was a visual artist, and I kind of got that from him too. He draw all the time. Used to send me stuff all the time. And then my mom, she can draw too, and her ear for music is out of this world as well. So.
Can you draw?
Hell yeah. For real? I don't tap into that as much as the music anymore, but I have my moments.
That was always something that I always really appreciated because it was something I just knew I couldn't do. I couldn't do it all, and they always just amazed me. Like, damn, you looking at this blank piece of paper,
and you putting an image on that bitch.
Yeah,
it's
just turning it into something beautiful. Like that was always something that just stuck out to me. That's probably like hands down the most creative thing I think anybody can do is just draw.
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
And I be jealous because I'm not the best drawer, and I be looking at people on Instagram and stuff, and like they can literally take you sitting right here and draw that.
That is crazy to me.
Like
I don't
insane.
even know how a person would do that.
Yeah.
That's one. Those are one of the two things that I wish I could do is draw, and then the other one is sing. So I really wish I knew how to sing.
As a kid, as a kid, it's something I think that's something I wanted to do, and it was just on some I wanted girls type of thing.
Yeah, that was the only thing.
That seems to be the motivation for most little boys though.
I was like, damn, Chris Brown got all of them just.
And I already knew how to do a backflip, dance, all that other shit.
You could have been up there pop locking and shit too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Boy.
I don't know if you want to be on Mario.
Oh, bro, nah, for real though.
That's funny.
No, but that's what's up though. So, like you said, you grew up in music was just something that was already just incorporated in other just art and things like that. What made you just feel like, all right, now it's my time that I know you mentioned the pandemic was when you kind of focused on it, but when did you start showing it to everyone else? Like, I'm actually good at producing, or I'm actually good at my thing here.
Well, like I said, I've always been writing and rapping and shit. I felt inclined to do that when I was, you know, in middle school. Um, like I just started putting stuff on SoundCloud. Like I had cause I ain't have all the equipment that I have now, but I had my speaker. I had one speaker and the other one was busted. And I had the SoundCloud app on my phone, press record, put it up to the speaker, rapping. And I used to just drop it and drop it and drop it. And I just grew a little bit more confident after each drop. I'm like, okay, I'm getting better, you know. Now listen back to it now, to what I have now, it's like crazy. And then the same thing with producing. Like when I started, like I wasn't sampling as much as I do now. So I was trying to like, you know, cause I can play the piano. So I was trying to like, you know, key out some things and put it all together, you know, putting some acoustics to it. And, you know, when I got to a comfortable spot, I'd say is when, you know, my homies was like, yeah, this shit fire. Yeah, you know what I mean?
All it takes.
Yeah, because my homies at the time, they was like, you know, they would listen to my first like initial shit and they'd be like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like give me the what they supposed to say. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. But when I really started like, especially sampling and stuff, and then, you know, learning that my drums really fucking matter, and, you know, putting all these things together to where it sonically sounds good, and they was like, bro, this shit is hard. Like when they gotta come to tell me and I'm not asking for it, that's just gave me all the confidence. Yeah. And then people like outside sources, like I start posting my shit on social media, and they like, you know, like I got people that's been there since I've started producing, telling me like, bro, you've gotten so much better, and we love the shit that you do now, and that's just gratifying to me, because that's essentially who I do it for, is the people that, you know, love music ultimately, but, you know, been rocking with me since I wasn't shit. You know what I mean? So.
Do you remember the day you made your first beat? Like.
Yes, bro. Nigga, cause I had made it, so I don't make a lot of beats for myself to rap on, but this one beat, I was like, bro, I have to rap on this, and it sounds so trash. I even put it as my ringtone. Like I had like a keypad phone at the time, bro, and I was like, bro, let me plug my phone up to my laptop and download that shit. Had it as my ringtone, and I had made this song. It's never seen the light of day, but I was like, bro, because that was the first like beat that I had made from scratch, and this was before I took the class. Yeah. Like, cause I was just trying to test shit out. I was using some like busted program that I had cracked, and you know, I had made that beat, and I just loved it because, you know, I'm learning how to play piano and shit. So I'm like, I have the keys in there. Okay, let me add these snares, and let me add this guitar in there. And I had put it all together, and at the time, I thought that was the best shit I ever made. Bro,
I'm already knowing.
Cause like everything was all me, bro. Yeah. Like it was no sampling in that. It was just all me putting shit together. And I'm like, bro, this shit is hard, bro. And I showed my mama, she was like, okay, this is cool. Yeah. And I'm like, you lying. Thinking about it now, like, you was lying to me. Like, you should have just told me it was ass. I would have got better. Yeah. But nah, bro, that was the first beat I ever made, and then after learning again how to make beats, without trying to like teach myself, like the first one that I made, it was in the course that I was taking, and I had sampled, I forget who I sampled, but I had chopped the like sample like so many times, so like I had different versions of the same like, you know, shit. And I was like, bro, I could really do this. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I love sampling. Like, that's something that I, like, chopping samples is a lost art, in my opinion. Because can't nobody do it like The Alchemist. Can't nobody do it like Dilla. Can't nobody do it like Knowledge, bro.
No.
Like, can't nobody do it like them. And that's the lane that I'm trying to be in. Yeah. You know what I mean?
What's your What's your favorite artist to sample? Like I heard that Earth, Wind, and Fire is like one of the most sampled
hell
groups
yeah.
ever, and I didn't peep it until I started listening.
Damn, it's them.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
I think they're number one.
I never knew that.
It's between them or the Isley Brothers.
And I thought
Isley
it was
Brothers
Isley.
got a lot, bro.
Yeah, I thought
I've sampled them plenty of times. And Earth, Wind, and Fire, but I love to sample. I love Marvin Gaye.
That's my favorite. That's your favorite artist too, cuz?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, nigga.
Yeah.
Damn. I didn't know that, cuz.
I Want You is probably one of my favorite songs ever.
Boy.
I Want You is probably easily
Boy.
You might be my cousin for real.
But no, I love sampling Marvin just because his vocals are so raw, bro.
Facts.
Like, and his emotion and this shit, and chopping that and having it. It's hard to describe producer talk.
Yeah.
But like just the raw emotion that he has in his voice, and then the instrumentation that he has behind it. Like he was one of the hardest working artists. Facts, I believe, bro. Outside of Michael Jackson, bro, and Prince.
Facts,
like,
bro. I agree.
Nigga, I could go on all day about Marvin, but
I love that nigga Marvin Gaye. I'm listening to that shit before I ain't gonna lie. When we get done, bro, I'm listening to Marvin Gaye rest of the night. I'm on that.
I had a phase where like my senior year of high school, before football games, I didn't want to listen to hype music. Like I would listen to strictly R&B.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Marvin Gaye.
I couldn't get into that.
Marvin Gaye, Mary J. Blige, and Whitney Houston. I played them three. Like I would only play them 20 minutes before the game just to make sure I was calm. And that's gangster. I just played them just to make sure I was like, all right, cool. Like you ain't too hype.
Yeah,
I fuck with that.
You just calm enough, but you in the groove.
Yeah, so at least he wasn't one of them niggas that was listening to Screamo before they went and hooped or play football. You know what I mean? I'd be scared of that man.
Hey, yeah.
I was listening to straight YoungBoy and Lil Uzi.
YoungBoy, that'll get you there though.
That'll get you there for sure.
Boy, but I get what you're saying because
I didn't want to be overly aggressive and out there tripping because I was a crash out.
And that's the thing, cause I was too calm. Like, matter of fact, I think for some reason me and my cousins shit, we had pulled up our highlights probably like a year ago, and nigga, I pulled my shit up. They was like, damn, nigga, you don't get hype after a play. I was so calm, so I needed hype music to amp me up, nigga. After I would get a big tackle, I got one of the biggest tackles on fourth down, cuz, and I didn't get hype.
Like that was my thing though. Like my junior year, I was the one who was always into some shit. I was T. But I was always playing some shit to get me turned up. I was playing some Meek. I was playing some Lil Snoop.
Especially around that time, nigga, you was playing Snoop.
Gucci,
heavy,
man. I was just listening to Gucci on the way in.
You feel me? Like I was playing anything to get me right. I had anything on. And then like my senior year, I was like, I need to chill out. Like I'm getting into it with people in the middle of the games and shit. My coach is mad at me. Like, chill out. I'm gonna change the music a little bit.
Man, I was never one of them ones, bro. I was, I've always been the same person that I am now. Just like, everybody just be cool. You know what I mean? So I would have to listen to songs that would get me like, if I were to, you feel me, crash out on this court right now, I would play some Keith. You know what I mean?
Sosa.
Some Dirk,
some Sosa.
some Gucci, and shit. I had some YoungBoy on there too. What was that album called? I forget that album. I think yeah. 38 baby.
That might have been my first. That was my freshman year of college, and that's when I was turned up.
So that was my So that was my senior year of college. Not senior year of college. Senior year of high school. Senior year of high school.
Nigga just aged yourself.
You said on the court. So you used to hoop.
Yeah, I used to hoop back in school. I hooped majority of my life. I wasn't the best on the team, but I loved hooping. Hooped. Shit, I'd say my mom put me in like little hooping. Like I used to hoop at Thatcher. I don't know if y'all know Thatcher.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know exactly what that's.
I used to hoop there when I was in elementary, and then middle school I played for my schools. Played a little AAU with the Nets. I don't even know if they still a thing anymore, but and then I played in high school. Didn't play my freshman year because I told you I switched schools. But sophomore through senior year, I played all 3 years, and then varsity, junior, and senior, I think.
So if you compare your game to like somebody, of course you ain't gonna be exactly them, but like who would you say you would play like?
Man, my favorite player of all time is Kobe and Giannis.
Kobe and Giannis being your two favorite players is kind of funny. They so opposite.
Yeah, I know that's crazy.
Yeah.
But and I also like OJ Mayo, but that's
I like that pool. I
That's-
like that pool a lot. I like that pool a lot.
I really like OJ Mayo. I'm shitty that he got taken out the
On
league,
me.
but
On me.
I watched him a lot growing up, and seeing Giannis's story from like the beginning to now, it's like crazy.
Bro, that's so funny, man, because like you said you're 24, right?
Yeah.
My brother's 23, and I remember when Giannis was a rookie. My brother, he was just like, hey, this dude, Giannis, or whatever the hell his name is, he's going to be great. I'm like, this skinny ass nigga, he's like, bro.
Yeah, because that nigga came in the league frail as hell.
Yeah, he's like, nah, bro. Like, I see something in it. Like, he's going to be good.
Yeah.
And like, Giannis and Monte Ellis was his two niggas.
Man.
I was like, Giannis and Monte Ellis, but like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Monte Ellis used to get off. And he'd be like, bro, I swear to God, like, he's really like that. And I'll just watch the highlights with him. So, like, you bringing up Kobe and Giannis, Monte and Giannis was that nigga. It must have just been like y'all age group.
Y'all seen something that we ain't seen.
I ain't see that shit at all.
Nah, Kobe was always he was just always cool to me, bro.
Yeah.
He was just like, he go do his job and leave, bro. And I love that.
Yeah.
He wasn't with all the extra like antics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He would just go there, do his job like efficiently as hell.
Yeah.
And then dip. And like it's tragic that his story had to end the way it ended, but like he was like, when you talk about legacy, I feel like Kobe was somebody that you could, you feel me, tell your kids about. Like Kobe, he came into this league, gunning. He like tunnel vision. You know what I mean?
Literally.
Like he
knew he wanted to be great.
Yeah.
He kept telling everybody he's gonna be great.
And he did it.
Wow.
Yeah,
and
then
that is something to behold for sure. I remember that was the first time I cried about a basketball game.
Yeah.
I was like 5
Nigga,
years old.
I was at a game when that happened. Like hooping. Yeah.
When he passed.
When he passed, I was sitting at when I was sitting right at the stove. My cousin called me. He's like, Kobe died. I said, bro, get the fuck off my phone.
Yeah, nobody thought it was serious.
Out. And then he sent me the CNN article.
Yeah,
I
bro.
cried out. That shit was crazy,
when he died,
bro. I ain't gonna back.
I'm hopping on 2K, chilling, whatever, and I'm just getting on Twitter. And the first thing I see is the TMZ report. And I yell, no. I'm like, hell no. And then that's when Twitter literally crashed for like 15 minutes because everybody's like, nah, trying to refresh it and shit. And then it officially came through. I was like, whoa.
That shit fucked me up, bro.
It messed me all the way up.
It was like unreal, bro.
I was in a relationship at the time. I changed our picture to Kobe. Like, that's how fucked up I was.
Nah, it was real though.
That's how fucked up. She seen that shit. She seen that screensaver. She said, "The fuck?" No.
I think my screensaver was Kobe for a little minute too.
Yeah, I kept it too.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm staying on this.
When I was 5 years old, I remember it was me and my mom. We was watching the finals when they had lost to the Pistons, and you don't really know too much of nothing, but as a little kid, you knew Kobe, you knew AI.
Exactly.
Yes.
Facts.
So I was like, we watching the finals together, and Kobe was my mama's favorite player. And they lose, and she's like, dang. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, they lost. I said, so what's going on? She's like, they done. Like, they done? And I just started crying. I was distraught. I was like, Kobe's done? She's like, he's done. I'm like, oh my God. I was sick.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, Kobe, he meant everything to the generation for sure.
Nah, facts.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, but then though, that nigga Melo, he the reason I like basketball. Melo is the reason I like basketball.
Carmelo?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna
say. It's only one nigga. It's only one Melo.
Only one Melo, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
You feel me? That nigga,
he was hoodie.
He was different, bro. Before Michigan became my favorite school, it was Syracuse. Like I wanted to go to Syracuse just because of Melo.
Nah, I fuck with the Spurs.
That nigga
I ain't gonna lie.
was tough, bro. He the reason I really fuck with hoops, and then Kobe changed to my favorite player just because, like you said, his work ethic, bro. Like, the nigga, he wasn't never physically like gifted. He was he really had to work for what that nigga wanted. You know what I'm saying? So facts.
And that's just straight love, bro. Like the way that Kobe looked at basketball is kind of how the way that I look at music. Like it's do or die for me.
I fuck with
you know
that,
what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just love it so much. It's been a part of my life so much that why wouldn't I? That's a good question. When I felt like I could like do it myself, I don't know. That's a good question. I would say confidently doing it myself is after, like I said, I took the course, and then taking time to like continue developing on my own, like, cause I haven't always done like the mixing part. I just was straight like producing and rapping. Um, when I got comfortable enough and confident enough to be like, yeah, I can put my own touch to this shit, is when I had made actually it was my first mix that I had did, and it was with Doechii, and that man, that Doechii mix, cause I didn't have to do much. Like I said it before, but like producers that don't do too much, and they make like a small change, or like they chop a sample just right to where they don't have to add, like, maybe I don't need to add no drums to this. You know what I mean? Those be the hardest beats sometimes.
On me.
Like sometimes you be overthinking it, and I would get into that bag too, to where like I want to add this, that. I'm like, bro, I don't even need all that. Strip all that. Just chop the sample and let it rock. You know what I mean?
Simplicity is usually like, it's, to me personally, it's the best, bro.
Yeah,
Simplicity is
it's always
the
always the best. And I did that with that Doechii mix, because I was and that was one of my highlights of what was it, last year, or it was either last year or 2 years ago, but she actually reposted it, and all I did was chop the sample, and then added her vocals on top of that, and it sounded fire.
Yeah.
And she liked it, and that was gratifying for me enough to be like, yeah, I got this in the bag. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm doing.
Facts. And to get into that, because it's like you didn't got that recognition from so many different artists, bro. So it's like, how was that feeling to get notarized by so many different artists, so many different brands or companies or whatever the case may be? Like, how was
crazy,
that
man.
for you, bro? Like,
shit is crazy. Like, I've grown used to it now. But like last year, around this time, I wouldn't even say around this time. I would say last year, around like January, like beginning of last year. If this, like, any of the shit that happened this year happened, nigga, I would have been like on IG Live, like, nigga, don't you repost my shit? You know what I mean? It's up.
Yeah.
But bro, it's always crazy when people that I've been following for a long time tap in. Like, I've had people like Mac Ayers. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he follows me, and that's fucking crazy to me, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, I've been listening to this man since I was in high school.
Oh, that's crazy.
And this nigga,
who is that? Who is Mac Ayers?
He's a singer. He's dope as hell.
I can't even describe him for real.
Yeah,
I ain't never heard of bro. I got
has
tap in.
Yeah, he has a dope sound, bro. And he just dropped the album not too long ago. Shout out Mac Ayers, or wherever they came. Yeah, it's hard to.
I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna check him out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check him out.
He just make some quality ass music, and I've been following him since I was in high school, bro. And that was very gratifying that he like tapped in with me, and he be liking my shit, and it's just crazy to me, cause I'm coming from west side of Indy, been doing this shit my whole life damn near, and finally seeing the fruits from all of my labor. Like crazy. And Mac Ayers, who else? I told you Doechii.
He reposted you, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was the craziest day for me, bro, because I literally was like halfway asleep, and then I just get like a flood of texts and flood of notifications. And then I'm like, what the hell, bro? Is there some shit? And I just look at my phone, and they be like, bro, check your shit. And like on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, on TikTok, like everything is like flooded. I'm like, damn, bro, like this shit can't be real. Cause I'm like, mind you, I'm half asleep, so I'm like, what the fuck is this? And so I wake up fully looking at my phone, and I seen the article first. I didn't see any of really all of the notifications. I just, they tripping. I looked at the article, and I'm like, Drake repost fan made mix of Kanye and Drake, because Kanye and Drake have like a hate love relationship type shit. So, and I'm like, this can't be about me. And then I scroll down and see my video with Mac right there. I'm like, nigga, I gotta.
Mac on the video.
Nigga,
like, nah, it's up.
I called my mom so fast. I was like, Mom, have you seen my shit right now? I'm like, bro, this is crazy. And then I told her, I was like, yeah, Drake reposted my video. And she was like, you playing. And then I told her to go look, and she looked. And she started screaming too. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Like literally the biggest artist in the world. Yeah. And I don't like to talk about it too much because it sounds like I'm, going through that spiel.
Yeah, but that's something to talk for real.
But like when that happened, bro, like you saying you be anxious looking at like comments sometimes. Yeah. Like I was anxious as hell. Like this is a whole bunch of people that I don't know, not from Indiana. At all. Indiana's so small.
Yeah, like everybody know everybody.
And
you know somebody who know him.
Exactly, bro. And like being broadcasted to the world like that, bro, insane. Like I think the video now is at like either 4 or 5 mil
it's
views.
at like 4.7. Just looked at it.
On top of it.
Yeah, bro. I was so geeked that day, bro. Ain't nothing topping that day for me right now. And I've had I could go on about the other people like Ian Triplin. He tapped in with my stuff. And then other people like I really wanted to talk about Black Mass and
Black Mass. His
bro,
mix is crazy.
I've been following him since I was in middle school, bro.
Really?
I didn't even know he was out in
bro, and it's crazy, bro.
Shit.
Cause like I wasn't even in my producer bag in middle school, bro. Like I was just straight rapping, but I always fucked with his mixes because he just has that ear, bro.
Yeah. His ears.
His shit's so crazy.
Like, how do you know this is going with this and
Facts.
that is going with that?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. And for him to, he tapped in with me on Twitter. And you follow me and stuff, I'm like, bro, you don't understand how much this means to me, bro.
For real.
Like, when the Inspector is somebody who's newer to it, he's been doing it probably since like last year or year before, or at least been notarized last year and the year before. But he tapped in with me too, and he was like, bro, just keep going. I'm like, bro, that's all the motivation I needed.
Bro, and shout out, bro, man.
Yeah, big shout out to Black Masses, man, because he got some of my favorite mixes. Like you just scrolling through Instagram.
Yeah.
He just has some shit that you just gotta stop and really listen to. Like how
I'll be on Twitter, see some of his shit, bro, and I'll be on Twitter for probably like 40 minutes listening to straight his mixes. It's 3 people that got the best mixes. It's you, Black Masses, and then Blue Wolf.
I've heard of Blue Wolf.
Blue Wolf, he new to the scene. But y'all 3 though is the only people that I really be listening to mixes to.
Oh, that's love,
like,
man.
Damn, it's like I can listen to this shit all day. I don't want to listen to the original beats you use.
That'd be the crazy part. Like you be like, damn, you done made the original look weak. Like,
yeah. See, that's the thing, bro. Like I don't be wanting to. I don't like when people say that because like that's not my intention when I do it. I just want to give people another like ear to it. You know what I mean? Like you can listen to this song a different way. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Sometimes that's all it does take is like a different beat.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people feel like I feel like with our generation, they say like niggas like Nas suck because he's a real lyricist.
He's a real yeah.
But if you put his rhymes on like a crazy beat,
it sounds
niggas gonna hear it and they gonna be like, oh, this crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, his music on a neo soul beat is
you feel me? Cause like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nas one of my favorite rappers ever, but his beat selection be weak.
Yeah, it's so trash.
I mean, he an old head. You know, he got to tap in with some of the younger producers. But like when that's where people like me or Black Mass, Spectre come in and we like show y'all this song in a different lens. So like if y'all think it's trash, be like just listen to it like this. And y'all might actually mess with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah.
Now you also mentioned that you're a songwriter as well.
Yeah.
And Nas got a big section where he talk about top 5. What is one of your top 5 songwriters, or like give me your top 5 songwriters? Because I feel like those are the people who really don't get the shine for real. Producers they get it, engineers from time to time, but like the songwriters, like The Dream, Kanye, they done wrote for a lot of artists that you be like,
Yeah, Kanye. That was the first name that I was gonna say is Kanye.
Oh, Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye is amazing, bro.
I love Kanye.
You know, I don't. You know, his antics nowadays is crazy, but he's forever got a place in my heart as far as the music shit goes.
Yeah.
But Kanye, I actually rock with Leon Thomas. Like, if you see his,
this nigga got a crazy catalog, bro.
Boy, he wrote for so many people.
So many people. He wrote for freaking Ariana Grande too, bro. Like, I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Like, you coming up with these. Like, imagine, like, you and somebody you meet on the set of, you know, a show that you finna be on, right? And then y'all both, we both sing. You know what I mean? I could write for you. Yeah. And then she goes to be one of the biggest artists. You go to be one of the biggest artists. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
In the same room.
The glow up is crazy. All you had to do was start at Victoria.
Yeah. Right. And then, who else was I gonna say? Quentin Miller, of course. He always deserves flowers, bro. The amount of writing that he's done for people. Kendrick also, like, cause he be behind the scenes writing for shit. Baby Keem, be behind the scenes writing for shit. It was one more name I couldn't think of. Is it her? I think it's her.
Her.
I didn't know she got active until the Super Bowl, cuz.
Yeah, I did like a little deep dive on her one day, and her and Tierra Thomas. Y'all remember Tierra Thomas?
Yeah.
She's from the city, and they write together.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I didn't know that Tierra Thomas helps write with her.
Yeah, bro. Every day,
bro. The catalog that she got is insane, bro. Flowers.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But it's a lot of different people that you probably wouldn't even know that write for other people, bro. Like even Kanye, like I said it before, but like some people that you would never expect that he would write for. You know what I mean? He would write for like now I'm blanking on names. It might be the Cut. Shout out Cut. Sponsor us.
Oh man. Big shout out Cut, man.
But yeah, bro. It's a lot of great songwriters. I never thought that I would be in that bag, but because
what's it like tapping into that bag? Because it's not yourself, it's somebody else. So what's it
like?
I was just about to ask that, cuz.
Like, it's something that's new to me. Because for so long I'll be like I said, my mom always be like, yeah, you should do this. You make more money doing it. And I was always like, hell nah. Like, I like to tell my story and tell who I am as a person, as a human being. You know what I mean? When I write music. But more recently I've been getting into it just because, like, I like painting pictures and I like writing stories. Like, I've always written stories. I used to make like little comic books when I was at elementary school. Like, I was in a whole like writing class when I was in elementary school, and I just love writing stories. Yeah. And this is like an extension off of that. Like, picking a topic and then, you know, putting everything around it, you know. It's like with music, it can become a beautiful thing. And then if I can't do it, you know, because I will say all the time that I cannot sing. I just know what sounds good.
For sure.
But being able to write something that I hear somebody else singing, like, I don't mind doing that now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because, like, if I have a story to tell and I can't be the one to tell it, like, I might as well give it to somebody else. For sure. You know, not be stingy with my craft. You know what I mean?
Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. To me, I think that's different because it's like, what if you're writing for somebody and you don't know them from a can of paint? You don't even know how they act, what their moves are, like, and it's just like, damn, how did you make it to where it fits them? And you know what I'm saying, the sound that they create. So I think that's a beautiful thing for real.
Shit, Lil Yachty wrote for the City Girls.
And
so
I was gonna mention that the fact, and when I found that out, I'm like, I mean, yeah, they be shaking ass doing all this other shit, but it's like, damn, bro, how did you even get that in your head?
He had to embody a bad bitch.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You had to be like,
he had to.
Type though.
Yeah.
Type though. What's his name? What didn't Kodak help with Bodak Yellow?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me, bro.
That's a tough situation. I don't know how I'll be able to get it.
I don't think I could write for anybody else if I like had the opportunity. I ain't gonna say I couldn't, but I think I would have a hard time trying to write for somebody else. Cause like I don't know you, bro.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard taking yourself out of it.
That's
that's
something that's real creative.
Yeah.
To, like think from a third person's point of view. Like this is what if I was this person, this is how I feel like if I want to turn up, or this is how I feel if this situation happened like this.
And that's what I'm finding beauty in learning is like how to write in like third person and write for somebody else, because it's like painting a picture. Like you have this archetype of a person, so now I'm building the story up. You know what I mean? And it's cool as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, what else you got going on, man? What else can the folks expect? And where can they find more mixes? Because like we said, like the mixes is fire. The production that you do out here is crazy. Like where else can they expect to see more stuff from that?
Well, recently, I've been kind of I want to say on a hiatus, but I kind of been resetting coming into the new year. So the mixes haven't been out as much as they were like in the middle of the summer. But definitely tap in. I'm gonna spell it one time, and I'm gonna try not to fuck it up.
That's cool. We got it right here for him.
I don't know why I chose a name that's so.
It's
but
right, it's right there, cuz.
Right, Maccolades, Maccolades. Or Mac for short, but Maccolades on socials. And the O is switched with a 0 on TikTok, I believe, and Twitter because somebody already has my name apparently.
Niggas always think they got a creative thought, don't they?
Man,
It's cool,
I thought I was being cool.
When you get more famous, bro, just tell Twitter, TikTok, all them, hey, bro, I need that name.
Nah, I ain't even gonna do that. I'll just keep the name, bro. Y'all can have it. Keep it. But I've been working on a lot of I've been working on my own music because I feel like this year I haven't really dedicated a lot of time to like writing music and recording myself. I've been more so in the producer bag, but I've been recording a lot more music, so I got a lot more of that on the way. My right hand, you feel me? My top dog person, y'all can't see her, but she's dope as hell. The Maya Janae. We've been working on some stuff together, and she has an incredible voice. And I can't wait for y'all to hear that coming into the new year as well. She got big plans, and I got big plans too, so we just gonna be great next year. You know what I mean?
What's going on? Y'all heard it here first, man.
I'm trying, man. And then, yeah, man. Coming into the new year, I really want to see a lot of new music from people in the city. I say this all the time, but I just love hearing like new artists come up in the city. Because everybody's different. Like you have your, group of individuals that have similar music, but then you have these like little gems in the city. You know what I mean? That come up and be like, I sound like this, and ain't nobody else in the city sound like that. Like shout out my dog Jerry. He go by number 3 on IG, and he puts out incredible music. He can sing. I be jealous. He can sing. He can rap. He's with all the theatrics. He got it all. And that's my dog, and he's one of them gems. You know what I mean? Like don't nobody else in the city sound like him. You know what I mean?
And I want to add to your point real quick. You actually mentioned this in another interview that you had did, and just being big on the community and all that. And it's like, how do you think as us in that, how we can change as a community to make it, I guess you could say more mainstream. That's the best word that I can think of right now. But just make it I guess you could say make the community stronger into where like we can, see newer faces. Because I remember you did say in your interview that you see the same faces and all that good stuff. So what do you think we could do as a community to help
people
that?
just popping out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And marketing to those niche groups of people that normally wouldn't be out like that. Like
Exactly.
me personally, I'm an inside nigga. Like
I
I don't be going out for nothing. But once I started getting to the like music scene, it started like I wouldn't have been here if I wasn't in the scene. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And starting to meet different people and all that. So marketing to those niche groups of people that really don't want to be outside but need to be outside. Like that'll be amazing. Now, how we do that, we would have to brainstorm a whole bunch of stuff. But, just people popping out. You know what I mean, and speaking, and just like you would do at any concert or whatever, pull that phone out and document. And put that shit on TikTok or put that shit on whatever, just so people know. Like, okay, Indy got a voice. You know what I mean?
100%.
Because like you do it at a concert, you record your favorite artist, and then you flip the phone, you be like, hey, you know what I mean? You could do that just amongst your fellow Indian, what they say, Indianimals? Nah, but
for real though, I feel that.
Cause you know how, and I hate these. I don't hate them, bro, but I hate that it's so popular. But them dudes who with the nap lingo.
Oh yeah, I gotta cut that out, bro.
Yeah, I gotta cut that out because we do not talk like that. It's how you would out the gate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nap nigga, bro, but it's just like, bro, don't stop calling Nap the eye.
Bro, the eye, and they put up the pinky.
Motherfucker talk about dead some more shit, bro. Stop that,
bro.
Stop that shit. I know you wanna know what's crazy.
And I'm glad, bro, Georgiana, she hopped on a interview.
Yeah, I'm glad
she was like, it's not none of that, and I'm glad she said that.
Yeah, she's from fucking Michigan City, bro.
Yeah.
I know in Nap they said how you would.
Yeah.
And that was all she knew, bro.
And that's, you know what? If that's all you know, that's cool.
That's
cool,
that's
all
bro.
you really need to know.
Exactly.
We can teach you the rest once you get here, but all that other, the eye.
You wanna know what's crazy?
Creaming on it.
You wanna know what's crazy? That's one of them, my little cousin.
Word.
He be blowing.
But nah, I fuck with it, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of the wrong representation.
Yeah, for sure.
But I fuck with it because they putting Nap on essentially.
Because they want to know, like, bro, y'all really be saying this
like,
weird shit,
and then
everybody is commenting on it from that. So it's like,
and that's what I mean, like just putting, because social media runs everything nowadays. So it's like, especially what I can never remember his name, but he was on Kaisenat Streamer University. Reese. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like him just going there and showing that man how to G. You know what I mean?
That's
like that's representation for the city. So like just putting yourself, using your socials to put the city on, and popping out to these events and having your phone out, recording, that'll do a lot for the city alone.
I think the way that Detroit and Chicago, they have a big scene, I feel like we could definitely do the same thing.
Sure. Yeah,
definitely. And we got some motion. Like we just had we had 2 All-Stars here.
Yeah, we had the men's and then we had the WNBA.
Yeah, we had 2 All-Stars here.
We got Ohio State. Are you playing right now downtown?
Yeah, it's like we got some
downtown right now.
We got some motion going on right now, bro. And Georgiana, she's not from Indianapolis, but she's from Indiana, and she says it clear as day every time.
Yeah.
So that's representation, and we're on an upward trajectory. So, us as just people who live here, we could do the same thing, and that could be just another Atlanta. You know what I mean?
No, for real.
Right.
For real.
I see that we making our way towards that.
Yeah.
It's on the way, bro. It's gonna take some time, but it's on. I feel like everybody is doing the right thing, bro. Like when it comes to people that are artists of any sort, of anything for real, and just people doing like podcasts or anything of that nature, bro. I feel like everybody's doing the right thing. It's just a matter of execution and staying consistent at this point.
Thanks.
Definitely, bro.
Man, we appreciate you being here. Make sure get them your socials one more time so that way they have it.
You made me spell it again.
Nah,
I got it.
It's in there. Cool. Maccolades on all socials.
Yeah, tap into all his mixes, man. Tap into some music that's gonna drop here soon. Just tap in, cause it's
He got some shit, boy. I ain't gonna back. He got some shit. I remember when you followed me, you had just hit like down there 10K on some shit. I'm like, damn, I'm famous too. I said, damn, he followed me. I reposted this shit. I was like, oh, this raw as hell. Folks followed me. I was like, damn, okay, I'm doing something right. Shit, I don't even know if he knows. Like, he trying to interview your ass.
I appreciate y'all for having me on for real. It's long time coming for real.
For real, definitely long overdue.
Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, silkpenny_. Follow that guy.
Nah, it's a great 1K, man. On all social media platforms.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, sessions.ent, on TikTok, sessionsent. He say follow our Twitter.
It's gonna get busting. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna get back busting.
I'll let y'all know.
That shit back busting. Bro.
Make sure y'all tap in on all platforms. Sign into the Patreon as well. You know what I'm saying? Play us that $1 or $2.
That money.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, we might have some shit for y'all. Y'all do for us, we do for you.
For real, it's gonna be some. I ain't gonna lie, that Patreon like when we actually finally get that bitch rolling, Patreon gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Let them know we got stuff in the vault.
Oh, yeah, trust me, we got it in the vault. You know what?
Check out the vault.
Yep. Y'all get the 50. We get the 50 subscribers.
So,
we'll release that vault.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's some messy shit.
We get the 50 subscribers. We releasing that vault.
I'm really nervous.
Need
about
that.
dropping the one we need.
50 subs.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm nervous with the one with Lauren and me and Lauren.
You nervous with that one?
Yeah, bro.
That's why we need.
I ain't ready.
Subscribers
I ain't ready. I ain't ready for none of them phone calls. I ain't ready for none of them phone calls.
I make love the pressure. I ain't worried about it. But yeah, man.
I might turn my phone. I'm gonna change my number after this.
But yeah, man. Make sure y'all follow us on all platforms, man. We appreciate you again, Mac.
For sure.
Yeah, bro. It was. I was happy about it. I was excited for this interview.
I appreciate y'all, man.
For real.
I was just as excited. I just told her y'all the highlight of my month this month.
Damn.
Words.
This Christmas this month. Yeah. Oh, damn. But yes, bro. It's Sessions, bro. We out of here.
We out. Bro.
Wait there. Picture.
I was just about to say that, bro.
I like churches.